The hunt is on for sweets and treats.
Hello, friends. Howdy, folks. Good morning, good afternoon, good day, good evening, good time zones. How are you? Welcome in, my beautiful favorite nerds. Hello. It is time to do the thing. We are live here on twitch.tv/Becca_MTPC, but also over on YouTube. So make sure you pop on over there and give me some viewership over there, because someday I might actually pay attention to my YouTube. Can't guarantee, but someday I might actually pay attention to my YouTube and want to have the analytics help me become monetized over there. Can't guarantee when that will happen. Today is not that day, but who knows? Maybe it'll happen someday. Oh my goodness. You guys. This music is crackly and I don't like it. There we go. Stardew Valley is always good. Can't complain. I have to give some eyeballs to Aeolus and to, I believe, Lizzie, right? Aeolus and Lizzie. Here you go. Congratulations on landing so early in the stream. Hey! Hey! I also owe some other stuff, but now I have to do things. Hold on. We have an eyeball to owe. I am a couple minutes late to stream because I've been looking for my needle felting needles, and I can't find my container of needle felting needles. So I guess we're not needle felting on stream today. We're just going to use glue. I don't really want to. I wanted to needle felt on these projects, but if I can't find the needles, then I mean, that's that. I have to find. They're somewhere in my house. Things just keep going missing, and I don't appreciate that they keep going missing. Anyway, thank you for putting the link in there. I'm gonna go ahead and pin that message. We are still fundraising for St. Jude, so please consider donating to our campaign, our campagna. I also owe a hydration. Thank you for the hydration, Andrew. And it is also time for Grayson Potion Lancelot Treat from Uncle Shadow. You know what this is now, huh? You get so excited with that treat jar? Yeah? There's Grayson. Here's Scoobert. There you go. Say thank you, Uncle Shadow. Alright. Okay, I don't know why those are here. I'm just going to throw them under Mr. Becca's desk. There were a bunch of pins on my desk, and one of them was falling down, and so I just decided to throw the other one. I'm not going to worry about it right now. I'll pick it up after stream. I want to needle felt eyeballs to my face. Not to my face. To this face. And to this face. And to this face. I would like to needle felt on all this kind of stuff, but alas, if I can't find my needles, I can't needle felt. I don't know where they could have gone. Because I would have only needle felted here on this chair. I don't think I would have taken them downstairs. I mean, I'll check downstairs, but I don't think I would have taken them downstairs. Alright, there's a dungeon. Thank you for starting a Tangia dungeon. I appreciate you. Black Rose also has landed, so congratulations to Black Rose. Are the favorite pups doing okay after the gastro? Yes. Yes, everybody's doing well now. Lancelot has his solid poops again. He is feeling better. He's eating and drinking fine. I don't know what happened. Why he was having a moment. Hey, Potion. I took Potion and Grayson on a walk after I got home from the grocery store right before stream and had a very yummy dinner. I am hydrated. I bought myself a drink from Sonic. Decided to treat myself today. But yeah, that's it. I don't think I have any more updates. I have so much inventory. I have 3 Snorlaxes. 2 of the small Snorlax and 1 very large Snorlax, just to give you an idea. And then I opened up my entire Pokemon plastic tub that I have. It's like a 30-gallon tub, one of those big, hefty tubs. And opened up like, oh, I forgot I made that Pokemon. Oh, I forgot I made that one. Oh, I did make some large Pokeballs. Oh, good. It was a nice feeling knowing that all the work I've done throughout the year, because I've been building inventory since last November after my last craft fair. So it's been good. I'm glad that I have plenty of inventory, but I'm going to keep adding more. What I'm going to do today is going to be detail day. I want to finish off a few of these projects. I did make some Master Balls and some Great Balls, and I've only made 1 so far, but I have 1 Ultra Ball. I need to make more Ultra Balls as well, but I love working with black yarn so very much. So that's going to be a future Becca thing when I have really, really good lighting. This space is not it to work with a bunch of black yarn. But I want to do the details for all of these projects and try to get some of those completed and add more finished items to our list. I need to add the details to this because I realized I had this in my inventory already that I made a couple streams ago, and it looked kind of naked to me. He looked kind of boring, so I'm going to add some little circles, just some... I could either do it out of felt or I could just do it out of puff paint, but I think I'm going to do it... I'll leave it up to chat. I will let chat vote if I should use felt or puff paint. Black yarn you can do okay. White fuzzy yarn though, that's a different story. Yeah. So we've got 1 vote for felt, 1 vote for puff paint, 2 votes for felt. Now keep in mind, it's just going to be glued on felt since I don't have my needles to needle felt anything. If that changes your opinion on anything. I don't know if it's going to change anybody's opinion. I keep looking in the exact same spot. Oh. I keep looking in the exact same spots, hoping for a different discovery. Thinking, oh, if I move this thing for the 3rd time, I'll find my needles. But I still haven't. Can always poke it later. That's true. I could just cut out all of the felt and do the poking when I find the needles, but the problem is if I don't find the needles, and I don't know what else. I don't know where else to look, to be honest, besides downstairs. And I can't imagine it'd be downstairs because I moved everything for my Halloween party, and I know I haven't used my needles since before my Halloween party. Potion hid them? Maybe. That does sound like something she would do. Hey, John Dros, welcome in. So yeah, we'll see. I think I'll spend some time trying to do... at least cut out the shaping of all the felt stuff, because that will take some time, and then go from there, and I can always do the things later. Because we are We are tied. 2 felts, 2 puff paints. So we'll see what ends up happening. This Espeon, however, I've always used felt for the because all it is I've got felt here in the ears, which I've already glued down, and I need a red circle right there, and that's all that I have for the felting on here, so there's no reason to do the needle felting for something that one small little detail. So that's the plan. Is I still have to put the 2 little ear thingies on here and the circle to finish off the Espeon. We need to cut out some circles of different colors for ornaments. I need to do the eyes for Shaman. I need to cut out the pink circles for the Master Balls. I need to cut out the 2 red lines for the Great Balls, and I need to cut out the yellow H basically looking shape for the Ultra Ball. And that's pretty much all I've got for felt stuff. I did find the matching color for the Dragonair that we started forever ago. So I do have that marked that I was using a 3.0, or I was using a 3.25, I guess, because I was between a 3 and a 3.5. Is kind of what I put 2 different markers on here, 3.0 and 3.5, which makes me think I was using a 3.25, which would, I don't know what that means. Oh, I bet I know which hook that is. It's in the other room. Either way, I do have that project I can also jump into working on as well. So we've got a little bit of stuff to do today, so let's not waste any more time. Let's go ahead and jump on into some crocheting. I mean, I kind of lied to you. I guess there's really not much in the way of crocheting today. It's going to be mostly detail work, so not a lot of crocheting, more scissor cutting. I was going to say something else, but then I realized that is not the terminology one should use, and people would giggle in chat, and it would be very inappropriate and not family friendly. So I stopped myself. I was like, wait a second. Someone's going to say something, and it's probably going to be Fraggle. Seven-day streak. Oh my goodness, we've got another streaker in chat. Lightning is on his 7th day of streaking. Think we can't behave. It's not that I think you can't behave. It's more that I know chat can't behave. It's why we have a family-friendly command to remind people, hey, you watch it. It's almost as if even my trusted moderators get caught sometimes. My moderators even call me out sometimes, and that is not fair. That's not fair. Hey, exactly. Exactly. See, ALS understands. Wasn't you? Not yet. It could be. Whoa!
Almost 2 years of this crazy woman.
Oh my goodness, almost 2 years. Lightning Builder, thank you for that resub. I appreciate you. I got an email today from Twitch saying that I have 70 hours of discount that I can give to my community to give 35% off of 5 gift subs. I have to use it by the end of the year. And I was like, oh, I mean, neat. So, hey, we'll see. I'm thinking around Christmas. I'm thinking of doing like a Christmas or New Year's, like maybe between Christmas and New Year's, doing a cool end of 2025 celebration, and we can make sure that that promotion is active. So, you got the same message? Yeah, it was interesting, cause Yeah, so don't forget you have 70 hours of promotion time to offer your community 35% off of gift sub bundles of 5 or more. 70 hours of promo resets January 1st, so any unused hours will be lost. So there we go. So I will probably try to do something between Christmas and New Year's. I really don't want to do it now because I would rather you guys spend that money on our charity campaign. I don't want to be like, hey, donate to the campaign and also buy my community subs. That's not what I'm here for. We have a focus, we have a goal. We are really trying to hit 25,000 fundraised for St. Jude. So that's what I want us to do. Or not 25 for St. Jude, 25 on Tiltify. Granted, we're fundraising for St. Jude currently. So I'm trying to get this number to be hit. Or at least as high as it can go, right? I don't anticipate us hitting that number with only having like 2 weeks left in the campaign. But you never know. Somebody may be super generous and come in and drop $500 and boom, we've hit the goal. You never know. Aeolus has been following just for a little bit. Just for a little while. Shadow has been following also for a little while. Just a wee bit. Is this the stitch? Yes. This sound does not sound like Stardew. I'm not sure what music this is. It does not, however, sound like Stardew Valley. So, sure, I guess. I don't know. Hi, Grayson. Bye, Grayson. Come on. Yep. Alright, how's that look? That looks pretty darn good. Alright. I was working on finishing this Espeon on Saturday. I gave Andrew another crochet tutorial, and while he was crocheting, I was also working on sewing the parts together for this Espeon. What is this sound effect? Okay. It's because it's nostalgic Nintendo music. It's not only Stardew. Okay. I understand now. I don't like the crackling in the background. Yeah, I don't like the crackling in the background, so we are just going to swap. Yeah, this is fine. This music is fine. That's true, yeah. And the song I just paused was from Kirby, apparently. Just not what I was expecting. I was expecting it to be only Stardew. Because the background photo, the image was of Stardew Valley. I was being bamboozled. I was being heckin' bamboozled. Not even the thumbnail, like it was the active background. Would you still call that a thumbnail? If it's static, yeah. It was just static, but it was kind of weird to use a Stardew Valley static image if you're going to be playing just miscellaneous winter music. Because I was expecting all Stardew Valley music. I could also just choose a Stardew Valley playlist, but yeah, it didn't change throughout the video. It stayed the same image each song. Alright, this Espeon. There. This Espeon is now done. Finish things. Bam. We got some Christmas music going on. I am not a huge listen to Christmas before Thanksgiving person. So we're gonna swap that. We're gonna go ahead and swap that over. I'm not a huge listen to Christmas music before Thanksgiving individual, especially because I have to sing Christmas songs with my students all the time. It's one of my pet peeves. Alright, let's make some ornaments. Let's make some ornaments. I feel like I could probably make these ornaments a little bit smaller, but they can also be different sizes. They don't have to be the same size, because not every ornament is the same on your Christmas tree. Sometimes you've got really big ones, sometimes you've got small ones, sometimes you've got ones that are in the shape of a handprint, or maybe it's made out of macaroni. Who knows? They could be sentimental, family heirlooms. When do you guys put up your Christmas trees? I just bought a brand new Christmas tree for Mr. Becca and I. It'll be here probably by Thursday. Wednesday or Thursday. I could have gone to pick it up in person, but I am much too lazy for that. On Black Friday, yeah, I tend to put my Christmas tree up around Thanksgiving break. So whenever I'm off of school and I have a moment of peace and I'm able to actively put it up. But since I'm getting the tree in the mail, and it's a brand new tree, I got it on super sale on Michael's. They have all their Christmas trees up to 70% off. As a regular sale, not a clearance. It's on regular sale. And then I got an additional 15% off on top of that for being a teacher. I love teacher discounts, you guys. Teacher discounts bring me so much joy. I don't think you understand. Alright, let's do a red one. And let's do a purple one. Hello? And I'm just gonna do a small white one and a yellow one. And that should be more than enough. More than enough colorful ornaments. You go out and cut one down. Oh, very cool. I've never had a live tree. I've heard they're super high maintenance to have a real tree. And I am much too lazy to have any form of maintenance on a Christmas tree. My best friend gave me a money tree as like a housewarming kind of gift for when my fiance moved in. And it's been my responsibility to take care of this darn tree. And the only reason I'm succeeding at taking care of this tree is because she got me on this plant app called Planta. And it tells me, it gives me a notification, hey, today's the day you're supposed to water your plant. Or, hey, today's the day you're supposed to feed your plant. If I did not have that app, I am pretty sure that the plant would have died a long time ago. Okay. Germans often use real trees. You wish you could get a real one. One of my clients, their family used to always have real trees, and it was always so beautiful. It was very large and very elegant. Hi, Grayson. What's up, baby? I know. I'm talking to chat. Wow. Isn't that cool? Okay, there we go. We have a bunch of ornaments. How do we feel about this? Do we feel like it's too many ornaments? It's not enough ornaments? Like, is it too much? Too much, not enough? What are we thinking? Just right, like Goldilocks? It's perfect? You're perfect. Love it? Awesome. Okay. Now, the follow-up question. I feel like I should just glue these down because the cheeks are already glued down. So I feel like if I needle felted on these little things, it would look funny with these two already having been glued on. It's not a black one. It's actually a dark purple. I don't think this helps at all. It's a purple. I'm trying to get the light to shine better to show you, but it's purple, I promise. Yeah, and it's also the lighting in this room. It makes the darker colors, just like this, looks kind of... I mean, it's obviously purple to me, because I know it's purple, but they're very similar in color. You can kind of see a difference between these two when I hold them next to each other. Alright, I think I'm going to go ahead and glue it down because of the reasoning that I've already stated. So I'll save the needle felting for another project. I think this one, it just makes sense to glue down the pieces of felt to match the fact that I had glued down forever ago the cheeks. If the cheeks had been needle felted down, then it would make more sense to needle felt on the decorations. And I'm not going to adjust the counter because this one was already considered finished because I had put it in my inventory bank. Alright, we are in ads for the people that are not currently subscribed to our channel. So I'm going to kind of keep a little quiet. I don't want to keep super quiet because it discourages people from subbing if I'm going to constantly stop every 3 minutes or every hour for 3 minutes. I'm just going to stop talking. Well, then what's the point of you guys paying for a sub? That is also true, Lizzie. Good point. Good point. All right, there we go. So that one is finished. Let's move that out of the way. Out of the way. Now, I feel I need like a magenta color. I'm pretty sure the master ball is more of a magenta circle with a white M. And then the ultra ball is, like I said, it looks like a yellow H. Basically. So I do have the yellow here with me instead of walking to the other room. So let's try and do this ultra ball. So we're gonna go from here all the way back to here-ish. Like that, I guess. It's a very large square. This seems like an excessive use of an excessive amount of yellow felt. But also, I don't need to be so stingy with the amount of felt that I use for these projects. It's like felt only costs 40 cents. It's not a big deal. Now, what I wish I could do... I threw the paper. Hold on. We're going to use a piece of paper and we're going to draw out the shape of this H. Okay. So this is the shape, or that's the square. Now if I'm just trying to make basically an H, I want there to be something like this. Something like that. And then all the way to the edge, like so. Let's see if that is a good size. We're just hand sketching this. This is the way that I do my felting. I don't go with a stencil. I just kind of wing it. This is actually the first time I've drawn out something like this. Usually I just go head first into cutting the felt and hoping and praying that it fits properly. Okay, so here's our H. I could probably make that actually a little bit thicker here in the center. I don't know if I necessarily need to. Yeah, that's actually not bad. That's not too terrible, actually. What am I making with felt? So I'm making the H of an ultra ball. So this is what I'm using as my guide. So I'm trying to make an ultra ball. And it's basically an H, a yellow H across. So honestly, that's actually pretty good. Yeah! And then I'm going to be making a master ball, so I'm going to be using the felt to do the pink ovals that are at the top of the master ball. And I'm also going to use the felt for the red lines of the great ball. I also realized I thought I had made a love ball, but I did not see it in my inventory. So I think I will try to make a love ball as well. I did have a heavy ball, a Team Rocket ball, quite a few premier balls, lots of regular Pokeballs. I had no ultra balls and no master balls, which is why I have been spending some time the last few days. Since Saturday, I worked Saturday night and into Sunday working on making some more Pokeballs. Okay, so here's our H that will get needle felted down. And the good thing about needle felting is I will be able to help the shape of this as it's getting felted down. It's actually a little bit high. I kind of want this part to go right here. Yeah, so that's pretty much what it's going to look like. Hey, Mama Belle, welcome in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So yeah, that's kind of what it's going to look like once I get that needle felted down. So I am going to wait on this to needle felt because this one is probably the hardest one to try to glue down. It's going to buckle up and it's just not going to look how I want it to. So I will wait for this. I'm actually going to keep this stencil handy because I'm going to make some more Ultra Balls later. Okay, so there's that. Now, the great ball, like I said, is just 2 red strips. Just 2 red lines. 2 skinny red rectangles. You need encouragement to crochet this dog. You need to make... Ooh, what kind of dog are you making? And my encouragement is going to be, if you don't crochet that dog, you're going to make Potion and Lancelot upset. You don't want to hurt my dog's feelings. Aeolus wants an affirmation. What number would you like? A Frenchie. Okay. What number would you like, Aeolus? Number 1. Alright, right on top. Very simple man. How dare you bring the dog to... Hey, I'm not about... Not... You know. You know. Alright, beauty. Aeolus, yours is about beauty. I'm beautiful, even when I don't think it. I'm beautiful, even when I don't see it. I'm beautiful no matter how many people don't say it. I'm beautiful, and I don't even care if you know it. I'm beautiful, which is why I don't have to try so hard all the time to show it. There you go. Aeolus, you are beautiful. There you go. Affirmed. Affirmed. Can somebody tell me what ball this is? I've never seen this Pokeball in my life. What is this? What's this red one up here with a yellow circle on top? What is that? I have never seen this in my life. Nor have I seen this yellow one with the letters GS on it. Or as a 13-year-old, you would say bootyful. Eh. So now we've got... Get out of here. We have Pokeball, Ultra Ball, whatever the heck that thing is, Love Ball, Master Ball, again, whatever the heck this thing. This looks like some kind of a character from either the racing car, like Speed Racer, or maybe it looks kind of like a Power Ranger. I'm not sure what this is. The top right is the fastball. Okay, makes sense then. This green one looks maybe like a grass ball or a forest ball or something. I mean, that might be a Team Rock. I wonder if it tells me. It is not. I don't think it is the Team Rocket Ball. At least it's not the one that I made. I crocheted a Team Rocket Ball and it does not look like that. Timer Ball. Okay, got it. What's the green one with like a fairy looking thing on it? And then we've got the Great Ball and then some yellow ball with letters GS on it. Hi, Grayson. Why are you booping me with your nose, my friend? My sweet boy. Hi, honey. I love you so much. We're talking about balls over here, okay? Not the kind that you play with, buddy. I don't need your squeaky ball. I know. This is interesting. These are funny. Then we've got this guy. We got this ball. The camo ball. Whatever this weird shaped eyeball looking thing is. And then some light blue thing. That blue yellow is the quick ball. This guy, that's the quick ball. Okay. So this one looks like a camo ball. I'm not sure what this is. This looks like some weird ghost, or it's got tentacles. I'm not sure what this is. And then there's like a light blue, like a water ball or something. Like an ocean ball, I don't know. And then this is like go south. It's a go south ball. Dive ball. Cool. See, I was close. I said ocean. Yeah. Great stuff. This is the great stuff ball. That's what this one is. The great stuff. And this one looks like a bug. It's a bug ball. Is it the net ball? Ooh, is this the net ball? I know there is a net ball to catch bug Pokemons. Pokemons. I don't know. Sorry, I got distracted. It does not matter. I don't need to know what any of the rest of these are because I'm not making those. We're working on this great ball here. That's what we're working on. The great ball. Goodness gracious, great balls of fire. Okay, there we go. Somebody made a stinky. I smell it. And it wasn't me. Okay. I can always make that a little bit shorter. So in terms of thickness, I want them to match. So we're going to cut here up to this spot. The green with the red dot seems to be the park ball from the anime. The gold one is the GS ball from the anime. I didn't know there was a GS. That's why I'm trying to figure out what the GS stands for. Great Stadium. Gold stuff. There we go. Now I'm going to cut these a little bit shorter because it doesn't need to be this long in the back. Okay. There we go. So there's one of our great balls. Gold and silver. Oh, that makes more sense.
Becca, I miss you. True.
Hi, Moni. Thank you for the 23 months subscribed over here. Welcome in, friends. We are cutting out the felt pieces to do all the detail work on a bunch of my projects. Thank you for that resub. You are also on my heart and to my jar. Thank you, friends. I saw you were playing Movie Theater Simulator. You have been into the simulator games a lot recently. Been playing. I know she was playing Water Park Simulator, and now she's doing another one. Yeah, appreciate that. I'm a professional lurker. I need to do better about actively going in and saying hi and then saying that I'm lurking, but at least I have everybody pulled up. You know, that's the important part. All right, let's do this one again. Okay. And chat is schooling me on the different types of Pokeballs because my old self, I really only know of the 4 types of Pokeballs. All these new confounded different Pokeballs make no sense to me. This one doesn't need it that much shorter. A little bit. Just a little bit. Like this. And then this guy needs to be quite a bit shorter, actually. There we go. Perfect. There we go. So there's... And I'll needle felt all of these down. That's the plan. The doggos are good. The doggos are really good. Lancelot is feeling better. He was sick over the weekend, but he is much, much, much better now, thankfully. I've got all 3 of the dogs laying down here on the floor behind me. That's why they're not on the couch right now. But they are all just chilling. Honestly, I kind of want to make a love ball. It's really, really cute. I think I'm gonna make a love ball. Not right now, but I think I'm gonna make a love ball. It's really, really cute, and it seems easy enough. I just cut out a heart, and that seems easy enough to do. Lancelot, you love it. Yeah, that's my fiance's. That is Mr. Becca's dog, who is now my dog because he definitely loves me more than Mr. Becca. Okay, give me 1 second. I'm gonna go grab the hot pink color felt for the master balls. And while I stand up, I'm gonna show off my new St. Jude shirt for you guys. So don't forget to donate to St. Jude. We are currently running this fundraiser for the creative season. So please, the campaign as a whole, all the people that are currently fundraising for St. Jude for the creative season, we are at $51,459.46 for this campaign. So, yay. I'm glad that we were able to say that we are $210 of that. I would like that number to increase. Obviously, I have that main goal of hitting $673.19, but if we don't hit it, no problem. We're also going to fundraise for Starlight the first 12 days of December as well. So, give me about like 12 and a half seconds. What's your foot, buddy? Sorry. Excuse me. Puppies are in the way and they just don't want to move. You're trying to do it together for good this year, but you're going to be home in Indiana for Thanksgiving. Oh, I gotcha. That's awesome, though. Hopefully you have a wonderful Thanksgiving. That sounds like a blast for you to get to go home for that. Okay, so Master Ball. Master Ball is just 2 giant ovals, basically. 2 giant ovals. Yeah, so that one's Lancelot, who's currently on the dog cam. That is Lancelot, and Grayson's on the floor, and then Potion's eating some food. So, let's see if this is big enough. It's probably too big, actually. Which is fine. So, we just need a giant oval. Okay. How are we looking shape-wise? Let me go over here. Go back to the Master Ball images. Maybe it's more circular than oval. It's actually a little bit more of an actual circle.
Lizard.
So
Lizard. Lizard. Lizard.
let's
Lizard. Lizard. Lizard.
fix this a little bit here.
Lizard. Lizard. Lizard.
It's still going to have kind of an oval shape to it, but it's a little bit more circular. I think that's better. That's better. I love that. Are you going to bring Bugsy with you? Or does Bugsy have to stay back? That's a pretty good roll there, Lizzie. Nice. Also, can somebody please check in on Lightning? He has not been dropping today. He has not been dropping very much, so I feel like he must be sick. Somebody check in on Lightning and make sure he's not super sick. He can be sick of me. You had a vet appointment for him to cargo underneath the plane. He has a heart murmur, so it's dangerous. Aww. Aww. I'm sorry to hear that he is unsafe to travel. You're okay? As long as you say so. Just want to be sure, because you haven't been dropping, which means you're not landing. Which means you're not getting the Becca stare. So just want to be sure you're okay. Okay, so there we go. There's our Master Ball, and I'm going to put the M right there in the middle, obviously. So I need 2 of these. So let's cut 2 more of these circles, which actually they both fit in this general vicinity. So I'm just going to cut that whole thing right there. Bam! Oh, you hate driving? That's fair. Especially if you're driving any time around Thanksgiving, those drives are awful. One, you never know about the weather, but 2, just traffic is always horrific. I, for that reason, don't travel to see my extended family. I only travel to my parents' house, and they live like 15, 18 minutes down the road. So I can handle a 15 to 20 minute drive. I've got some family that live up in Dallas, and that's a good 3.5 to 4 hours, depending on which side of Dallas you are on. And then I also know that with traffic, it would probably end up being more like a 6-hour drive, and that does not sound enjoyable. As much as I enjoy my family, it does not sound like something I want to experience in my life. You know? And with the FAA stuff, you've got your flight booked for home, so hopefully no delays. Yeah, I heard something about how the government is possibly stopping their shutdown, that it's going to reopen. So I think once the government reopens, no more flights have to be canceled or delayed or anything. So... Alright, there we go. There's all the circles for our 2 master balls. It's like a 10-hour drive. Oof. 10 plus. Okay, there we go. Got that back here, that right there. Lovely. And then we've got this guy to go back here on this side. There. See? So we've got these. I need to make the white M's. Now, I could just use puff paint for the M's, but I am a masochist, and we're going to make the M out of felt. Because why not? Because, chat, why not? Oops. Let's see, what size M do we want? I feel like this is a decent size for an M. So the M, obviously it's not going to be that tall. I'm just trying to get size of width. I can work with this. I can work with that. Now, to make this M, we are going to start here in the middle. And we're going to go up, up, and then up, up, like that. I feel like this M is going to be spot on. I was going to say it's going to be too small, but it's not. You guys, I'm so good at drawing. I'm so good at video games, chat. This is going to be great. So, Moni, I'm working on just putting the details on a bunch of projects because I have a market this weekend. It is a card convention. So, I have my crochet stuff that I'm selling there. Oh, you're so welcome. Thank you for coming in, Dom. I appreciate it. You're so sweet. Alright. There's our M. Where am I selling crochet? I am selling at the Cards and More, a very pokey Christmas convention this weekend. So it's here in Austin, in a suburb called Pflugerville. One Christmas you were at your sister's place, you got home fine, but your brother who lives 15 minutes away from her took like an hour to get home because of the weather. Ooh, yikes. Yeah, I'm really excited. I've gone to 2 of these card cons from the same vendor, the same company, and they have been super well attended. I'm really, really, really excited. It was expensive, but it's 2 full days, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. on both Saturday and Sunday. So I'm really, really excited, and I hope I'm able to sell a whole bunch of stuff and maybe even get more commissions from people. We'll find out. We'll see how all that goes. Why did I put the felt away? Why did I do that? Rebecca Michelle, why? Why did you do that? Rebecca Michelle? Here's one. And... dos. Okay. Now I can put the M. The M looks like a Mario. Ooh, Lizzie, congrats for landing twice today. Lizzie! Heh. Okay. We're going to do our best to keep everything in place. Now, as I'm cutting this M, this is the hard part. Because it's so skinny, it's hard to get the shape just right. Okay. Aha! There we go. Oh, that's gonna look so good. That's gonna look so good, chat. Oh my gosh, it looks so good. I am geeking out over my own stuff. Why am I geeking out over my own projects? I love when things just, they work out first try. It's one of the best feelings. Oops. Whoops. Get out of there. Hey. Hello. No, you stop that. Stay. Stay put. Okay. Stay. What? Thank you. Okay. I'm gonna try and fix this little spot right there. Alright. Perfect. The sensory blanket commission fell through. No! Oh, man. It fell through almost as soon as you almost completed it. So the blanket's going to be donated to the local special needs little girl. And you have a new commission. Oh, well, I'm so glad you're able to donate it to somebody who's going to benefit from it. I'm sorry that the commission fell through. That's kind of a nightmare situation. It's a big fear of mine that would happen, which is why I have been told you should take at least half payment up front. I really don't like to take payment up front until I finish something, but it's those kind of situations. Don't you hate it when you try to do something again, it doesn't look as good as the first time? Yes! Yes, ma'am. That is absolutely something that I hate. It's a big pet peeve of mine. Hi, baby girl. Hi, Potion. Are you trying to show chat your beautiful sweater? It is cold here. It was in the like low 30s, 34, 35 when I woke up this morning. And I put Potion's sweater on her, and she's had the sweater on all day. I actually forgot to take the sweater off when I went to work, so she's literally been wearing her sweater all day, and she is perfectly content as could be. She loves every second that she gets to wear her sweater. I wish I had my needles. I don't know why I keep looking at Mr. Becca's desk thinking my needles would be over there, because he's never needle felted in his life. So there would be no reason that my needles would be over there. I just keep hoping that they're going to pop up and manifest themselves if I move things out of the way. I even cleared off the desk. Like, I cleared out a bunch of the extra skeins of yarn and projects and things that were over here, thinking maybe it got buried underneath a bunch of junk, and it did not. So, and I'm also in the process of making one more master ball, so let's go ahead and cut this M. Let's go ahead and cut this M one more time, since I know I have another one on the hook currently. Hey, who's doing it? Who's trying to cause me emotional damage? Of course it's lightning. Of course it's lightning. Why would I think it was somebody else? Who do you think? I mean, honestly, it was probably going to be Shadow, because Shadow also enjoys adding eyeballs to my face. Or Purple Kitty, but Purple Kitty is in New Zealand for a wedding slash vacation. So she's probably not even going to tune into stream today, because she's busy doing New Zealand and wedding celebrations with her friend Jess. We have hung out with Jess. We've streamed with Jess. We've played some Phasma with her before. I do enjoy Jess. Jess is very, very, very fun, very entertaining. She does not stream anymore. She makes a lot of content for YouTube, but I haven't seen her stream on Twitch in a very, very long time. So I feel like she's one of the content creators that left Twitch for focusing on YouTube and Instagram Reels and Shorts and stuff. So, alright, here's another M that I have for my next Master Ball when I get that one finished. So, we have that one for there. I'll put that over here. Now, I need to pull up... I need to pull up Shaman, which is going to be under my crafts, documents, crafts. Let's see if I can do this. Shaman. There it is. Perfect. Alright, so the Shaman has these really, really pretty bright green, which means I need to go back into my mother-in-law's room and bother her. Can you DM me? Absolutely. Of course. Discord or Twitch Whispers, wherever you would like. So I need to get a dark green. Or like a forest green. Twitch, that's fine, yeah. So give me 1 second while I go grab some green felt to go along with the 5 million other colors that I already have. Different colors because I wasn't sure which color green would be better. I feel like this color green is actually better than this dark green. I feel like this green is gonna look nicer. I keep falling out of my chair. Okay, I'm gonna stick with this green right here and just hope that I can make... If I cut at an angle, I feel like I could make that work. I could probably even just, if I cut it right down the middle, is that gonna be skinny enough? I don't know. I'm gonna cut it at an angle, and if I have to go into my mother-in-law's room a third time, it is what it is. Because obviously it's my house. If I need to go into my craft room that she is using as her bedroom, it is what it is.
Sweets and treats.
Lightning wants a grace and potion treat. Grace and potion Lancelot treat from Uncle Lightning. There you go. There you go. Here. I missed. I mean, I threw it. He's not gonna get up and get it. No? Here. There we go. I made it that time. I made it that time, chat. That's way too long. Let's cut this right here. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's a good size for the eye. And then it's gonna go around the black. There's gonna be black around it, black on the inside, and white on the top. So let's see. You whispered me thank you. Want to hear a funny story? Absolutely. Give me the hee-hees and the ha-has. Hee-hee, ha-ha. Mama Bell, is it a whisper that I need to read while I'm live, or is it something that can wait until after stream is done? You can wait? Okay, thank you. I usually don't read DMs while I am live unless someone tells me it's an emergency or it's like important to the conversation that we're having. So I just wanted to be respectful of you if it was something that you needed to. Like if you were feeling uncomfortable or unsafe and you needed to let me know something, always be like, hey, can you please read your DMs? It's important. You know? Easy. Okay. Funny story. I'm ready. You're just excited? Oh, ooh. I'm excited for you. I don't even know what it is and I'm already excited for you. Okay. Oops. Okay, there we go. I also need a little bit of black for the inside of the eyes. Okay. And I need a tiny little bit of white for the inside of the eyes as well. Alright, we have the pieces now to start making the correct shape. The shapeage. Okay. Sorry you're slow typing on the phone. Hey, you're okay. I'm ready. So this morning you were driving to work and you swear you kept hearing meowing and you were like, oh crud, there's a cat in your engine. I get to work, check under the hood, there's nothing. Want to know what it was? It was your breathing. When you exhaled from your nose, the frozen boogie sounded like cats meowing. Oh no. That's fun. Thank you for bringing me some joy. I love that. I had a kind of a rough Monday with my students today. It wasn't bad. I was only physically hurt by one student. And it wasn't even that he was hurting me that bad. I will probably have some bruises on my legs, but I have been hurt worse. I'm not concerned about a little bit of getting smacked with his hands and kicked. That's never something that has bothered me. But I mean, I had 5 different schools today, and 4 of those schools all had behaviors of varying intensities. The first school, he was so hyperactive that I was like, dude, breathe. I need you to breathe. I need you to slow down. You are interrupting me. Slow it down. He was just very, very much fast and going, fast and going, fast and going. Why shouldn't you be here? BK, what are you doing here? I know. She should not be here. She should be on vacation mode. You are supposed to be doing wedding, vacation, hang out with your friends mode. Hang out with Jess and Alyssa. You don't need to hang out with me. We love you. But enjoy your vacation. Yeah. It's just par for the course of working in special education, unfortunately, is I know that I end up being a punching bag for students sometimes. Not making it an excuse, because students still need to be respectful of their teachers regardless of if you have a disability or not. But with a lot of these kiddos, they are struggling with managing their emotions, and it's not that they are trying to be malicious. They're not trying to hurt their teachers or anything like that. It's just something that happens. This needs to be a little skinnier. A little bit skinnier. Just a little bit. I'm thinking for this one, I may not do the needle felting because it's got so many small pieces. I think it's going to be better if I just glue it all together and have that 3D effect of the eyes. I will read chat in 1 second. Let me finish cutting this circle. It is not really a great circle. It's kind of oblong. It's got some bulges and some random sections, just like myself. I also have random bulges and excess spots. I feel like that circle is still a little bit too big. Hello, fellow sister in Christ. Welcome in, Tony. How are you? Blessings to you. I feel like this is going to be fine. You're ready 30 minutes early. Tonight is Jess's wedding. Oh, wait. That's the night you're going to go hang out. Jess's wedding is this afternoon. Aw, awesome. Give her our love. Say the Becca Boo Crew wishes her nothing but happiness on her wedding day. We are going to be wedding anniversary neighbors, or at least anniversary week after I get married next year. Waiting for an Uber. let's see here. I think that eye is going to look really good. I think I made the eye too big. I did all of this work, and I think the eye is still too big in comparison to the body. No! No! It's all still too big. Heck. Hecky darn. Okay, let's... Alright, let's shrinkage this a little bit. No! That is better. Okay, I feel like that is a better size. Now we have the struggle of trimming the green to fit that. Hey, at least I hadn't glued it all down and then realized it was too big. Tell them one of the crew is super jelly. You want a husband so badly, just haven't found one yet, but you're happy for y'all. You're also jelly. Should you bother with fake nails? You don't know you have glue on ones. Hey, why not? Yeah, go for it. I still owe you guys a Becca in fancy large nails stream. And obnoxiously large nails. Because I don't wear fake nails. I don't do manicures very often. So I bought some fake nails to do a gaming stream or crochet stream where I have to actually have long nails, and I don't know how I'm going to survive. Do I want a New Zealand souvenir? I would love a New Zealand souvenir. I would love that. Long nails with Legos. That right there. That. Lightning, why do you hate me? Lightning, why do you hate me so? Oh, goodness. Yeah, I definitely need to make this smaller now. I was actually tempted to have this as part of the wedding. The Stardew Valley music here. But you love me? I mean, do you? You gave me pineapple. I don't know if somebody who willingly sends me pineapple actually loves me. I feel like that is the definition of hate. There we go. What do we think? That's super cute, you guys. That's so cute. You bought yourself something, which just means you're a masochist. It means you also hate yourself. And we talked about this earlier, that we are all beautiful, inside and out. You don't need to hate yourself. Isn't it so cute? Oh my gosh. Okay, I am very happy with how this eye is turning out. Now we have to cut all of this again. We have to cut all this again because it needs 2 symmetrical eyes. This would be the time where having a Cricut be able to cut all the felt pieces for me exactly would do me some good. My mom has a Cricut that could do that, would have that capability. But I don't have any kind of eyeball drawing software. don't know if it uses Procreate. I don't know what kind of software the Cricut uses when you are coming up with the shape of things. What kind of souvenir are you thinking, PK? 'Cause I mean, yes, I would love a souvenir. I love magnets to put on my refrigerator. I also collect charms for my charm bracelet, but I only collect them if I have been to the country of origin. It's just something that I do. I have an entire charm bracelet of all my world travels, so that one would be like, please don't get me a thing. It has its own software. That's fair. For the kids. It is for the kids. I mean, I know. And we love the kids. We love the kids of St. Jude. They deserve all the fun things. They deserve the new toys in the playroom. They deserve the family meal card, airfare. Because remember, families do not pay for a single thing when they are going through treatment at St. Jude. They don't pay for housing, food, transportation, travel, medications, surgeries, any kind of treatment. Nothing. If they need stuff for their schoolwork, paid for. Like backpacks, clothing, all that kind of stuff. Everything they need, completely provided for by St. Jude. So you guys, as your fundraising dollars goes to helping that. Helping support those families. Making sure that no kid dies in the dawn of life. Helping cure cancer around the world, curing multiple different kinds of diseases, or at least finding more treatment options for them. And everything is at no cost, including the treatments for kids that aren't even at St. Jude. So once the doctors discover a course of treatment or a cure for any of the diseases that they treat, they post all of that to the cloud, completely free of charge. So any doctor around the world can log in and get the treatment plan for that disease. Free of charge. They're just like, why would we gatekeep this information? No. Magnet is easy. Yay! You're saving yours for 12 days. Nice. Heck yeah. Desi is streaking as well, you guys. Watch out. Watch out, chat. Desi is streaking. Okay. Alright, we've lowered this one. Let's go ahead and shape this. Make it nice and round. There. Last thing. We gotta make this eyeball. We gotta skinify this one too. Then we'll start the fun of gluing it all together. Okay. There we go. Lightning, are you fundraising for the 12 days as part of a specific stream team? As a part of that specific stream team? Or are you just going to fundraise on your own? Good luck with that. Hopefully, they treat you better than they treated me. I mean, what? I don't know what you're talking about. There's no shade here. There's no shade. What do you mean? Alright, put this here. We are putting the eyes together just to get an idea. That's not the one. That's the one. The other drum. Trying to get an idea of what these eyes are going to look like once they are placed on this shaman. Okay, that's one. And why does it sound like Animal Crossing? This is supposed to be a Stardew Valley music channel that I'm listening to. Okay. The brushes always look really obnoxious from the front, but from the side it looks super, super cute. Because it is Animal Crossing. Fair enough. But my question is why? I literally chose a Stardew Valley. It says relaxing Stardew Valley chill music. It says relaxing Stardew Valley chill music. This is not Stardew Valley at all. So now we're over here. We're just going to be using our ears to try and identify all the songs that we hear. Well then. Well. So about that. Doo-doo-ba-bum-bum. I do miss the Animal Crossing music. Like it was a very, very relaxing, super chill and cozy game. It saved my sanity during COVID, as it did a lot of people. I had an unhealthy amount of hours on that game. I was doing Animal Crossing for about 10 to 12 hours a day. I would wake up early in the morning so I could check out the stonks, buy turnips, sell them. I was a part of multiple Discord organizations that people would post what their prices were and would allow people to come in, and people came onto my island and dropped off presents for me. I had stargazing friends that would come over during a shooting star night. It was very, very fun. Like it brought community and it brought friendship when I was in a time where I felt very alone, which is ironic because I was living with my, at that time, boyfriend. But I was very, very lonely in that relationship, especially at that time of year. It was just not a good time. So, Black Rose, what a great land! Congratulations! You used Reddit, fair enough. Yeah, I didn't use Reddit. I used something else. I used Discord and something else, some other website. I don't think it was Reddit, though. Okay. Trying to get as much glue on here as I can. Okay. Alright, there's the first eye. Okay. Eek! Ah! It's falling under my fingers. Help. Okay, there we go. I don't know how that worked. I don't know how that worked. I just like rolled it on from my thumb into place. So like I said, it always looks very awkward from the front, but from the side, it's so stinking cute. Am I going to play the update in January? I don't know. I may look into the update. I don't know if I will play it very much. But hey, there we go. There's our shaman, finally. The shaman is finally finished. It has been something we've been working on since, I think, the summer or early. Exactly. So I'm saying, don't look at it head on because it looks like it's crooked eyes and looking at you funny. But from the side, very, very cute. Never store your crochet projects like this because that's just demonic. Always store your projects from the side. There we go. I love that our shaman is now finished. Yay! Alright, next. What do we have next? It's 7:41. I don't see any other projects that require needle felting. Plus, my needles are still missing. I'll find the needles someday. Today is not that day, but I will find the needles. I thought they were up here on top of my PC, but I'm not seeing them up there unless they fell backwards behind my computer. I don't know. I also genuinely thought that I had them up here with my pencils. My pens and pencils. Start a new work in progress. Okay. I can absolutely do that. I could either finish this master ball. I could go grab some white yarn and finish this master ball, which I probably will do. It's going to take me, what, 10 minutes to finish that. Hey, Bahantame, welcome in. You were making chickens and you're like, man, these look so bad from the front. And you posted one on Reddit and everyone showed you pictures of chickens from the front. And they all looked exactly like yours. You felt much better. I love that. I could also make a love ball, because we were talking about making a love ball. Make something you've never made before. Get out of my comfort zone. Bye, PK. Thank you for coming in, friend. So, Mama Belle, normally I would say yes. I haven't made a love ball before, so that's definitely out of my comfort zone, I guess. I'm trying to finish off some extra things for my market this weekend. I don't want to spend a lot of time trying to do something out of my comfort zone when I have a market coming up. But it's definitely something on my mind to do. Let's do a love ball. Sure. Let's do a love ball. Yeah. So I need like a medium dark pink. Not quite a super magenta, but like a medium dark pink. With some black and some white. So either way, I have to get up and get black and white yarn. I'll put this guy to the side for now. We'll probably finish that as well. We will be continuing to use the Oshawott hook because the... Wait, am I using the Oshawott hook or am I using the potion hook? It's the Oshawott hook. I was like, wait a second. No, I'm using the Pokemon hook for the Pokeballs. That's how I'm remembering it. They're different. A love ball, what is that? So that is, it's a Pokeball. I'll show you a photo. It's a Pokeball that looks like this. So it's pink and it's got a cute little hearts on the top like this. You're working on a new commission? Yes, please share photos. Thank you, thank you. All right, so we need pink. like a medium dark. It's not quite a magenta purple, but let's see here. Not that shade. That shade's too light. No, not that one. This one might be. Oh! Throwing yarn everywhere, chat. Holy cannoli. Yeah, that's a good color. Hey, Grayson. Alright, here's a good color for the pink. I need... There's the black. That's green. There's the white. Got it. Alright, so we got the black, the white, and the pink. I swear this color is actually more pink than anything. It's titled magenta, but it's a brighter pink. It's a little bit darker than this, but not by much. It looks very dark on the camera. I promise the coloration is actually better in person. Okay. Okay. This project I also have memorized. I have made it so many times, so I don't have to worry about it. Posted, yay! Awesome. Two, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So we still have an hour left in stream. That's why I was like, what should we do? I could keep working on my Dragonair, but I don't think I'm going to be able to finish by the con. I will work on it on Wednesday, though. 4, 5, and 6. I need to swing by Walmart tomorrow because I went to Randall's, aka Safeway, after work, and they did not have any gluten-free stuff on sale. They had a bunch of other things on sale that I didn't need. They also didn't have many of their fruits on sale. Their strawberries are on sale this month, but they all looked really, really past ripe, and some were even already moldy, so I didn't want to buy the strawberries from them. Grapes were not on sale. I did buy bananas. They were sold out of apples, and I was like, well, heck, I'm wanting to have fresh fruits, and I did buy a bunch of vegetables and salads and stuff to have for this week, but it's tough. It's tough out there, chat. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 4, 1, Be right back. No worries. Tell whoever it is I say hello. Alright. My engagement ring keeps getting caught on the yarn. Just the way that I hold my yarn. I've held it this way for 10 years. I'm not changing the way I hold my yarn. Even though it just feels very uncomfortable having a ring. But it's okay. I have to eventually get used to it because I'm wearing this for the rest of my life. Four, five. Four, five. Last round. Okay, so now I'm gonna go around for 2 rows. This is the pattern I was actually doing with Andrew for his tutorial. He's learning how to crochet amigurumis, and he's wanting to make his own Pokeballs for gifts. So we were working on the first half of this project together. Oh, I don't have my purple finger thingy on. Lightning let me get away with it. That's because he was distracted by the phone. I didn't have my purple finger thingy on. So I go around this twice, and then color change to the black. I'm only going to make one singular love ball. And people, if they're going to want it, they have to be here early on Saturday. I'm only going to have one. Unless for some reason I get a huge influx of people on Saturday that buy a bunch of my Pokeballs, I'm going to have to spend time Saturday evening crocheting more of them for inventory for Sunday. Let's hope that's the problem. That is the problem that I want to have. So I want to sell so many Pokeballs, Pokemon, chapstick cozies, coasters, stuffed animals, donuts, all the different things that I have available. I want to sell so many things on Saturday that I am empty-ish on Sunday. That is a dream. I would love for that to happen. Alright, last stitch. Change to black. You saw it, you just didn't say anything as you were on the phone. Okay. Sure. He's letting me get away with it this one time, chat. He's like, I'm busy. I'll let her get away with it. Never again. This crazy lady. All right. Thank you guys for convincing me to do the love ball. What if I could crochet a donut and send it to Chef Gordon Ramsay? I could crochet him 2 slices of bread. That way he could use it to tell people they're idiot sandwiches. But I could. I mean, I have lots of different donuts. I have a Pikachu donut. I have a Squirtle donut. I have a... I've got different animals, like an owl and a wolf and some other donut critters. You actually just made a sandwich for a commission? Huge! I crocheted my brother a hamburger for his birthday. To his liking as well, where he only likes ketchup. So I made sure that there was a drizzle of red. I just used red. I'm not sure if I crocheted it on or if I used puff paint. I don't remember exactly. But that's all he likes on his burgers, just meat, bun, and ketchup. He's very boring. No cheese, no lettuce, tomatoes, pickles, nothing. So it was a very easy hamburger to make. It was the most plain burger in the world. You might need to buy a pattern that you don't want to buy because the price is steep, but the ones you have right now is just not making sense. Oh. For what? What's the project you're working on that has you kerfuffled? Ketchup, pickles, and onions for your brother. I don't eat beef, so I don't do burgers, but when I did, when I was a kid, it was always mayonnaise, cheese, and pickles. And I didn't really like lettuce because I was a child, and I thought lettuce was like eating grass. A sweet summer child. Exclamation point SSC. Oh, you sweet summer child. Oh, the Frenchie is just not making sense. Oh, I'm sorry.
Is that a real question?
You get everything except tomato. Nice. If you, obviously if it's a paid pattern, I don't want you to share the whole thing because that is against the artist's wishes. But if there are certain sections in the pattern that you are confused by and you would like me to take a look at it, I'm happy to take a look and see if I can try to explain or figure out what is confusing about it. It may either be a poorly written pattern or it might just take somebody explaining it and then you're like, oh, now I get it. That goes for anybody in chat. If you ever have a problem with a pattern, take a screenshot of the section that you're confused by and like circle it or ask your question in Discord. We have lots of crocheters in chat, so I'm wondering if people would be interested and willing to do more stuff like that. Have a little bit more community engagement and support to help people that may be struggling on a project. Instructions make sense, but the stitch count doesn't add up. Can't tell if it's you or the pattern. I could count for you. Like, I could look at the pattern and count and see if it makes numerical sense. If it does actually add up to the number of stitches it's supposed to have, then it's going to be a you problem. It's the third time you've tried. I'm still so happy with this M, you guys. The fact that I made this M brings me so much joy. It's the small things. It's the little things in life. When you draw a block letter and it is so perfect in size and shape, brings me joy. Alright, those are all done. Now, let's take out the marker. And what I like to do, because I did have some color changes, I like to take the ends on the inside and tie them in a knot. I pull very tightly on each one so it pulls the stitches close together. And then I tie them in a knot so we don't have to worry about anything unraveling over time. Aeolus, are you watching a movie? Or, I mean, you're watching me, but also, are you watching a movie? And if so, what movie? Is it the next Harry Potter movie? Called out. You were showering. Oh, okay. Imagine showering during my stream. Rude. What are you, Leisha or something? Just tell me you don't love me. It's fine. Just tell me how much you hate me. You're bored with my content that you have to go take a shower. Okay. 3 more rows and the base of this love ball is done. I actually ran out of the white yarn downstairs, so I am glad that I decided to go ahead and do another Pokeball. So I need to bring a skein of white downstairs to continue any other Pokeballs that I do decide to make. I will probably need to make... I need to make more Ultra Balls for sure, because I only have 1. And then I feel like I might need some more Great Balls, because I only have these 2, and I think I might have 1 more outside in my inventory. I don't remember. I've already put it all away. It's you. You're the problem. You might just buy the pattern. It's just $8 for a pattern that's a lot for you. It's the same thing. There's a pattern I really want to buy, but it's $15, and I'm like, ooh. It's very steep, but it's for 2 characters. It's a double pattern, which I guess makes it $7.50 a character. But still, I know I have that same frugality. Alright, last stitch. Let's add the fiber fill and then decrease around and then close it up. Like I said, these Pokeballs don't take me much time to make at all. They are super simple, very fast to bust out. It's the ones that require the extra detail work of the felt pieces that take more time, because it's the felt pieces, the details, that take more time. What I wish could happen would be is if Mr. Becca, or if I had like an assistant, just be able to constantly make either make the ball shape it for me, or do the felting or the felt work for me. Do either one. That way we can just, it's like conveyor belt style, where I finish a ball, you do the felt, or you finish a ball, I do the felt details. Just get a Cricut. My mom has one. I just need to figure out how to use their software to cut felts into the right shape and size, because that's the other big deal, is making sure it cuts it into the right size. Which means I have to make sure I always make the same size Pokeballs. If I use the wrong hook, then all of my felt details would be the incorrect size. Two, 3, last stitch. Done. We shall fasten off.
Lizard. Lizard.
And lizard.
Lizard. Lizard.
Fasten off and lizard. Lizard, 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 lizard. Lizard, 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 lizard.
Lizard. Lizard. Lizard. Lizard. Lizard. Lizard. Lizard.
Fasten off and lizard. Need a little bit more stuffing. Probably not that much more. Honestly, fiberfill is really deceiving. You think you grab a whole bunch and then you put it into a project, you're like, oh, that is not nearly enough. And then you think you're grabbing just a tiny little bit to finish off, and then you realize, oh, I can't fit that in here. Fiberfill is so deceiving. You love this blanket. It's working up like a dream. You hate carrying colors. I feel that. Hey! Bahantame, what are you doing? Bahantame, you had one job. I don't know what that job was, but you had it. There you go. I'm thirsty. I've got a lot of dry mouth today. I don't know if it's just the dryness and the weather from the massive cold front we got in last night, or if it's because I'm talking so much on stream. A combination of both. I don't know, but I have a lot of dry mouth. Blah, 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 blah. Continue hydration. Okay, there we go. So there is the top of the love ball. Now we gotta make the little dot. This part is super simple. Four, 5, 6. Color change to the black. I don't know where the end is, so here's one end. I'll just grab this one. A program you wanted to sign up for is full? What kind of program? One, 2, and then just go increase all the way around. So it's 6 white and then 12 black. And that's how you make the little circle dot that goes to on the front of every Pokeball. Look up in chat. The thing. Well, I mean, I don't need the thing for something for this small of a project. This is just the details of the project. I don't need the purple finger thing for that short of time. Okay, there's this. Now pop this over here. Let's sew this part down. Oh, just saying, if your throat hurts, you can always shut up. I say that to myself all the time. When I was editing videos for YouTube, I realized just like how much I would monologue at the beginning of stream before I actually got to the content, whether it was a video game or crocheting or whatever. I was like, dadgum, I talk a lot. Because it was always like 20 to 30 minutes of me just talking at the beginning of stream before I actually got to content. It's like, dang, you guys sure do tolerate me. Thank goodness. It's called Lifestyle Changes for People at Risk for Diabetes. You want to go to the program to help encourage your journey to health. Oh, I'm sorry that it's full. Could you join a wait list? Or maybe see if there is another date for that program later on that you could sign up for? That is the 10K point redeem, is to make me stop talking for 5 minutes. Five minutes or 3 minutes? I don't even remember. It hasn't been used in so long. It was always used by somebody we don't talk about anymore. And Scooby. They have other classes, but it's right when you've got clients and you can't change the... Oh, man. So this one kind of really worked for you and your schedule. Dang. All right. Well, there's the love ball. Let's go ahead and add that to a finished things. Kapow. We're encroaching on 200 projects, you guys. It's getting so close to 200. Woo. Now we have to figure out the pink. Is that a white or a light pink? I don't even know. Let's look up love ball. It's white. Okay, I'm glad I looked it up. So it's white. Perfect. I have white. Okay. Okay. So, we're gonna go here, and we're going to use this and that. Okay, so this is the maximum size of said heart. December 31st, you need to hit 250. I mean, honestly, 200 was my goal for this calendar year, so I could definitely up it to 250. I could make that a challenge. All right, you guys, let's grab the paper. We're gonna do the paper thing. This has been fun. I've enjoyed doing the paper thing. Okay. So here's the paper thing. We're gonna draw the heart. Fear the Becca, for she is mighty. Quick do 3 chapters. I know. I definitely need to make a bunch of chapstick cozies. That is part of my plan for this week as well, is to grab some miscellaneous scrap yarn and just bust out some more chapstick cozies. One, for more inventory, but they're also cheap, and I feel like they would be great stocking stuffers. And this is a holiday Christmas themed market, so I'm hoping people are in the mood for thinking of what would be good Christmas gifts. Okay, so we're going to let's see how this goes. Now, I used to make snowflakes a lot as a kid, and I'm thinking if I fold this in half, I can trace around the outside of the heart to make sure they are completely symmetrical, if I remember how the snowflakes worked. There we go. Okay, so there's my heart. I do have a bunch of Bless Your Hearts already, so I'm hoping the Bless Your Hearts will sell. I'm sure I have some of the F-bombs. I didn't see them in my inventory, but I'm sure I still have some. I don't think I sold out of my F-bombs. Repeating Jack Skellington's spider snowflake was easier than you thought. Oh, are you 3D printing stuff? Or is it a crochet kind of thing? Let's see. Now, this part. Well, first of all, let's be sure that this is the right size of heart. I feel like that is a reasonable size. I feel like that's reasonable. I'm gonna make it just slightly larger than the paper so I can trim it down. Okay. So this part needs to trim down some. Okay, we're going to trace around the outside of this. Make sure everything is smooth and even. Okay. There is the heart for our base of our love ball. Now, this part, what's going to happen here is this part gets trimmed up around this. So this part will get trimmed up around the dot of this Pokeball. So there's that. Now, let's grab the pink. We're going to make a heart just slightly smaller. So I'm going to actually trim this one to the correct measurement. That's why I went a little bit larger on the white. This one I'm going to measure exactly. And I'll probably even have to trim it up still. Again, with this beautiful, beautiful Stardew Valley music. Ugh. Concerned Ape is such an amazing video game creator, developer, musician, composer, animator, just creative guy. Ugh. I can't wait for Haunted Chocolatier to come out. I'm gonna play the actual living heck out of that game. I know PK is just as excited as I am for that game as well, so expect some Becca, PK, Mr. Becca collabs in the future as soon as that game gets released, whenever that is. St. Jude fact, in 2018, St. Jude launched St. Jude Cloud, an online data sharing and collaboration platform that provides researchers across the world the largest public repository of pediatric cancer genomics data. Exactly what I was saying at the beginning of stream. Aha! Look at this! Look at this! Look at that! I feel like I need to make it just slightly smaller. But I'm so afraid of messing it up. I'm so afraid. very quiet. Becca is concentrating. There we go. Yeah, that's better. Okay, there's that part of the heart. Now the last part of this heart, all I need is... Hey! I said, be careful, Becca is concentrating. I said, Becca is concentrating.
Lizard, lizard,
Shh.
lizard, 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 lizard.
No! Focused Becca is focused. I have scissors in my hand, chat. What is your problem? I have scissors in my hands. There. Ha! Get wrecked, nerds. You guys are trying to make me cut my finger or cut this heart and not the proper way. But get actually wrecked. There we go. So it's going to look like that once I needle felt this on. I'll probably have to actually make this a tiny bit shorter. Let me go ahead and do that right now. We'll see. I might even have to make it even shorter. Chat, where do sharks go for vacation? Finland! Thank you again for the donation. I hope your stream goes well. Thank you, Vicious. I appreciate you coming in. I hope you did really well. I hope your Extra Life campaign was amazing. I gave you a lurk the whole time. So hopefully that viewership got you some good, what's the word I'm looking for? Good noticement? I hope you had a great time. Guys, we raided into Vicious the other day. He was doing a 24-hour marathon fundraising for Extra Life. So, and I decided to jump in and throw a donation his way. Just like you guys should consider doing for St. Jude. Just think about it. Think about it. If you can, maybe pack your lunch one day this week and don't go out to eat. Save that $8 or $10 and give that to the kids of St. Jude. Maybe don't go get your morning latte and save that $5 and give it to the kids of St. Jude. Whatever you can do. Whatever you can do. Noticement indeed. It was good. You plan to do another one since you skipped your mid-year one. Oh, okay, I gotcha. Get those drops going. Alright, I jumped into the dungeon just at the right last second. Whew! I made it. Hello? God dang it. My stinky elbow. What is this? Why do I have so much junk down here? Where did my... Oh, it's right here. Okay. Vicious, we've been making different... The base for all of our little Pokeballs here. So I just made this love ball just now. And I did all the felt work for this master ball. So I have to eventually get all of this needle felted down. I just can't find my needles at the moment. So we're just doing all of the details. I also did the details for our Great Ball. And the details for our Ultra Ball. So we're trying to go for a whole big set of Pokeballs. I also did, I finished off an Espeon earlier today. I finished off this Christmas tree with all the ornaments. And I also did the needle felting, or not the needle, the felt work of the eyes of this shaman. So I've done a lot of stuff today. So I call that a very successful stream. Let's finish this guy. Let's finish this dude and then call it a night. So all I have is a couple more rounds. I really like that love ball. I may just want to keep it. I may want to keep it for myself and throw it at Mr. Becca when he gets back from his work trip. And be like, I want to catch you. I catch you in the name of love. Alright, Lightning, now you can say, Becca, purple finger thingy. Do it. Put the finger thingy on. I did officially get my wedding dress ordered yesterday. So I went back, tried it on, felt all super happy and giddy, paid for it in full, and they measured me and got the size ordered closest to my current size. I do plan on losing weight before the wedding. I mean, it's going to need alterations regardless, but I will have the goal now of I've got my wedding dress to fit into. So it'll be here in the middle of March, and then it takes about an extra week to get to the boutique. So I'm hoping maybe I could schedule an appointment during spring break to go try it on and make sure it all looks exactly how I want it, because I have some custom extra things that I want it to do. They're going to add an extra layer of glitter tulle to make it super sparkly. And then with alterations, they're going to fix the straps for me. And then they'll have to do the hem because I am super short and the dress is very, very, very long. It is definitely made for a tall person, not me. Somebody who is vertically challenged, fun-sized, pocket-sized, whatever you want to call me. I could be a pocket pal, pocket monster. But that wedding dress is not meant for somebody of my stature. We'll definitely need alterations, and that is okay, because I'm not planning on growing 6 inches or anything like that by my wedding. I would have to have another back surgery in order to accomplish that. So after my last back surgery, I grew 4 inches. So hey, between 4 and 5 inches. It's not bad. Just give me another back surgery. It's fine. I've already hit my deductible. Sounds like a plan to me, right? What do you say if you lose 25% of your roof?
Lizard.
Oof.
Lizard.
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 1, 2, 3, 4. Where are you getting these dad jokes, Aeolus? That's what chat needs to know. I hear you. I see your dad joke, and I raise you another dad joke.
Why can't you hear a pterodactyl go to the bathroom? The P is silent.
There you go. Ha! From your dad. Oh, alright. I like that one. I'm probably going to use that with one of my students, because my students, I have a few students that really love humor and they understand the semi-complexities of language. Wait a second. Okay. I had too many stitches, and that's okay. There. Wonderful. 1, 2, 3. But they really enjoy, like, boy humor. So any kind of poop jokes, fart jokes, all that good stuff. My middle school boys thoroughly enjoy that. I also have one, he's a freshman in high school, so he's basically a middle school boy. He also enjoys boy humor. I know that's not the proper terminology. Don't come at me and be like, "Ah, it can be anybody's humor. Everybody loves fart jokes." Because, no. Not everybody loves fart jokes. Okay, Linda? What fruit loves going on slides? A kiwi? Alice, get off the phone with your dad. Tell him to start watching Becca_MTVC over on Twitch. That was great execution. Thank you. Thank you. Only the best for chat. Alright, let's add the fiber fill. I'm done with my finger thingy. Stuff the ball. Stuff the ball. I really love these master balls, you guys. I can't right now. Like, I'm so excited to needle felt this all together. I just need to find the stupid needles. I'm gonna tear this house apart if I can't find the needles. You prefer the intelligence jokes? Ooh, tell me one. I'll give you 5 seconds to give me your number, or you can forget about going out with me forever. That's more of a pickup line, more so than a dad joke. We do love cheesy pickup lines here, though. Lightning's all about the pickup lines, and Aeolus is all about the dad jokes. Anybody else want to do, like, Disney song lyrics? Because that's the other part of my personality. If a red house is made with red bricks, a blue house is made with blue bricks, a yellow house is made with yellow bricks, what's a green house made of? Technically, a greenhouse is made out of glass. Got him. Spell most. M-O-S-T. Spell coast. C-O-A-S-T. Spell roast. R-O-A-S-T. What goes What goes in a toaster? What? Toast. Bread. True. That is true. You don't have Disney jokes, but you do have you have the worst joke you'll probably ever hear. Not sure if you told it here. Tell me. Do you want to build a snowman? Come on, let's go and play. Yes, yes, I'm ready. I am ready for your terrible joke. You need the drum roll. I'm also gonna wait for you. What do Jabba the Hutt and Winnie the Pooh have in common? They're fat. It's true, they both have no pants. The middle name, the... That was funny. That was good. I liked that one. That was good. I wouldn't classify that one as the worst joke. That was a slapper. If my knee was available, I would have slapped my leg and my knee, but instead I slapped the crochet pillow that I have on my lap. So that was well played. That was a good one. I liked it. I had not heard that one before. Your psych teacher told you that one in high school. It's so dumb that you haven't. That's the best kind of joke when you can't forget just how terrible it was. But in my opinion, I enjoyed that one. Winnie the Pooh is my favorite. Whenever I get pregnant, I'm going to have a Winnie the Pooh nursery. So anything Winnie the Pooh is all my life. Like, I'm all about it. I need a little bit more fiber fill so it's not flat here on the bottom, and then we'll be done and we'll get out of here. Let's go find... Well, no, I need to cut the dark pink circles for this master ball as well. You're 100% Tigger. I've always been a fan of Piglet. Piglet has always been my spirit animal of sorts. Black Rose, oh goodness. I made a whole set of Winnie the Pooh characters. So here's my Eeyore. I already put Tigger, Pooh, and Piglet out in the inventory box, but here's my Eeyore. I dropped my blue thing. Whoops. It's okay. I'll grab it in a second. Hold on. Gotta get the fiber fill in here. Put the fiber in the thing. Put the fiber in the thing. I was working on songwriting with one of my students earlier today, and they wrote "The worms are on the floor," and for some reason that made my brain go, "The worms are on the floor, and the worms are on the floor, and the worms are on the floor, and the worms are on the floor." It's a paid pattern, yes. No, I think it's a free pattern. Honestly, I can't remember. I made them so long ago. I bet it was a paid pattern, actually, because I have the PDF of it, and usually if I have a PDF, it's because it's paid. Let me see. Ooh. Uh-oh, never mind. Maybe I had it on Etsy. I don't remember. I'm pretty sure... Can't be wrong. You hit ads when you told your joke, so you're gonna tell it again. Tums really missed out on making a pumpkin spice flavored antacid. They could have called it Autumn's. It was so good. It was so good. Where did my blue thing go? Chat, I dropped my blue thing. Oh, I found it. I have literally no physical ability with this ginormous lap crochet pillow. Oh, no. I think, Shadow, I think Black Rose was meaning for the Winnie the Pooh characters. Is there an airport nearby, or is that my heart taking off? Hey! That was in a book. You remember? I was saying we can always go back and check my VODs from when I did the different Pokemon. It'll pop up in the pattern, or in the chat history messages. It'll pop up and tell you. If you guys are wanting the Pokeball pattern that I'm currently using, I can share the Pokeball pattern in Discord. It's very, very simple. Super simple. Hey, Quackers, welcome in. Yeah, I don't remember. I am doing well. Thank you for asking. How are you doing? Happy Monday or Tuesday time zones. It's not Friday, unfortunately. I wish it was Friday, because that means Mr. Becca would be coming home from his work trip. And that means my market would be the next day. Whoops. Can I get a picture of you? I want to show Santa what I want for Christmas. Hold on, hold on, hold on. There you go. Alright, who knotted my yarn? Who did it? Where's the end? Chat, who took the end of the yarn? I found it. I don't know which one of you decided that would be funny, but don't do that. I'm busy here. Trying to finish off this master ball. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay. Fasten off. Who did this? Who knotted this? First, you guys are hiding my yarn tail, and then you're knotting up the yarn and making it impossible. Thank you. What is going on here? You saw the game called Niche. You used to watch gameplay videos of it like 10 years ago when it came across your Steam page. It just unlocked a memory. Oh, fun! Wonder Crochet has some, but they don't look as good as the book on Amazon. Time to go now. Bye! Slowly backs away with yarn. Don't you steal my yarn. I'm almost done, sweet girl. Okay. Perfect. Let's sew this on, and then we'll add another finished things. Almost, baby. Yeah, I mean, I was saying at the beginning of stream, I had a rough day at work, but overall, I am still fine. Like, it wasn't emotionally draining or anything like that. There are some days where I'm just so emotionally drained by how hard the day was that I can't continue to stream. Today was not one of those days. It was more like an annoyance day where I was like, dadgum, what is in the air? The full moon or the weather change? I don't know what all the kids were on today. That's more of the mentality I had today. Was more of a level of an annoyance at the behaviors of my students. But Black Rose, I will, after stream, I'm going to look through my patterns and see. I think it's an Etsy pattern. I'm 99% sure it's an Etsy pattern that Scooby gifted to me. Okay, so here's my M. Let's add the finished things first of all. Bam! 198. Next. No lizards.
Lizard.
No.
Lizard.
No lizards. I am busy.
Lizard.
No lizards. Stop it.
Lizard.
There's one rectangle. And... No! Get back up there, Em. Let's cut these circles. And by circles, they're kind of like little ovals, but they're oval circles. They're ovircles. Tomorrow's Tuesday. Tomorrow means trivia night, so that's always nice. I do enjoy trivia night. We ended up in 4th place last week. Well, we were tied. Or tied for 3rd? Tied for 4th? I don't know. It was between 3rd and 4th place. Something like that. We were in 1st place almost the entire game. But then we had one round where we missed a couple of questions that we probably shouldn't have missed, that other teams didn't miss. And that is what knocked us out, unfortunately. We had the best music round that we have had as a team, which is why we were in 1st place. But yeah, we remained in 1st place, and then we dropped to 2nd place, and then stayed in 2nd place from rounds 4 through 8. So then at the very end of round 8 is when we dropped to, I'm pretty sure it was 4th place, but I could be wrong. Either way, we did not win the gift prize. But we had so much fun, and it gave us good energy, and it was funny. We had a blast. Can't complain. There we go. There's our Master Ball. Exclamation point. Oh, I missed it. I missed the dungeon. Steve Urkels. Exactly. The Ovircles. The Steve Urkels of shapes. There.
Lizard, lizard, lizard.
Alright, there we go.
Lizard,
There's our
lizard,
last Master
lizard,
Ball for
lizard,
today.
Lizard,
Let's
lizard,
get out of
lizard,
here
lizard, lizard.
and try to figure out what happened to my felt thing, or my needle felting kit. There's the raid command. Give that a copy. Copy pasta, please. Close out of this YouTube music and find somebody to raid. Let's see, let's see, let's see. Let's see, let's see, let's see. We can go right over into Cat. Cat is doing some wrap-ups of work in progress, which is awesome. Which we were working on too. We were doing a work in progress, like detail stuff. So she's working on finishing up some projects herself as a crocheter. Shadow, what a great land. That's awesome. $96. What a great land. That's the highest one we've gotten today. Okay, yeah. Let's go over to Cat. I don't know how much longer Cat's going to be streaming, but let's go ahead and go over to Cat and say hello. Fellow crocheter. I enjoy her content. She's very, very kind, very creative, very sweet, does a lot of charity work
Lizard,
herself.
lizard, lizard,
So go
lizard,
hang out with Cat
lizard,
for me,
lizard,
please.
Lizard, 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 lizard.
Oh, goodness. And I will see you guys on Friday. I'm going to do a short stream on Friday, probably 6 to 8 or 6 to 8:30 at the very latest. Depends on how much work I have left on my projects to get done. But then I have to go and get Mr. Becca from the airport. So that's where we're heading off to. Oh, your St. Jude sweater was all over Boston today? You lent it to a friend? Hey, all right, cool. I love that. Very, very cool. So yeah, I'll see you guys on Friday. Thank you so much for coming in today, and take care. Don't be strangers. See you later, alligator. After a while, crocodile. See you later, mashed potato. See you soon, macaroon. Say goodbye, pumpkin butterfly, toodaloo, kangaroo. Catch you later, operator. Adios, cinnamon toast. See you later. Goodbye, butterfly. Stay happy, stay healthy, stay blessed, everybody. I'll see you guys on Friday. Take care. Bye-bye. Bye.